fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Western Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Los Angeles Lakers intent on protecting home court. Clark, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento. Last season they had the upper hand in the series, going 3-1 against these guys.
Well, they took the season series from this club a year ago, but then again, almost everybody did.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Now Sacramento starting 5. Ben McLemore is out there with Collison. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Morales in at the 4. That's good. Clark, let's be honest here. I doubt either team is shooting for the playoffs.
Well, Kevin, I'm always honest. That's the only way that I roll. They might say they are, but sometimes you need a reality check. That said, we've seen amazing turnarounds in the past. It could happen with one of these guys.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. McLemore, no good. Young inside. Cousins is there. Young's shot is off. Collison with it. We saw him with 10 points last game. Pass to Gay. Knocks it loose. And here we go. Here's Kobe. Nice pass. Led into the rack perfectly for the layup. Kobe's got his first points in this one. Last game for the Kings, they picked up the W against the Minnesota Timberwolves.
You know, their shooting percentage in that game, you look at the box score, it's just off the charts. I watched the tape. It was mostly because their offensive execution was flawless.
Yeah, they did such a really nice job of moving the ball side to side, opened up the court for them. It makes it tough for the defense when you spread out and move the ball the way they did, and they got high-quality shots as a result.
Shots good by Gay.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. That's good. Mr. Fundamentals got his second basket of the game.
And they'd love to have a few more easy baskets like that to kind of set the tone for the rest of the game.
Collison, the pass to Morales. Gay up top. Collison kicks to Gay. Kings moving the ball around. Cousins with a screen on Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cousins dishes to Gay. Releases from 15, and he knocks down the jumper.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's covered by Collison. And he gets it to go. And it's 6 points for Mr. Fundamentals.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, I had a chance to talk with head coach Lionel Hollins. With this being their first meeting of the year, he stressed to his team to rely on their instincts on the offensive end, saying, "We do a good job of finding soft spots in defenses and not forcing anything. As long as we can continue doing that here, we'll be in good shape. We'll see if that holds true, guys."
Well said, Doris. Thanks. And important in every game, but early on here, guys, we'll be looking out for how they manufacture opportunities.
Well, I know Coach is worried about their shot selection at times, so I'm not surprised at what he had to say.
Steve, I don't know a coach who doesn't worry about shot selection. You talk about something that riles up most coaches, it's seeing their guys taking bad shots.
The Kings trail by 6. Collison up top. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. There's a screen. McLemore, the pass to Morales. Nobody near Gay. Kept alive. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
It's deflected. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Collison's got the ball. That's good.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly.
And the Lakers with possession here. The pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Beyond the arc. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession. And now look at the point guards who have been taking matters into their own hands this past month. These are the top scorers at their position. You look at Mr. Fundamentals, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And you just can't say enough about the value of a player like him who can attack a defense in so many different ways from the point.
Yeah, you know, you're right. For him to be providing the individual scoring he has, as well as keeping all his teammates so involved in the offense, that's a hard job, and it's an ideal combination for a point guard. A rim rocker.
Look for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some strength there, guys.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. He dishes it to Howard. Passes it to Mr. Fundamentals. From downtown, and the shot is good. Mr. Fundamentals got 9. So it's Sacramento. It's a 3-point game. Collison kicks to Cousins. In the corner, Collison with it. Dishes to McLemore. Nobody near Gay. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, guarded by McLemore. Cousins pulls it in. The Kings trail by 3. Out to the right wing. The 3 ball. That's good from McLemore on the assist by Collison. McLemore's got his second bucket tonight.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
To the middle, here's Jinx. And that one is stuffed right through. And that's how you exploit a gap in the D, I guess, huh?
Yes, sir. No soft finish there. Major power.
Wow. He knows an opportunity for the highlight reel when he sees one.
Now here's Collison. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Rebound by the Kings.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
Collison kicks to Cousins. Cousins with a screen for Collison. And it's blocked. To the paint. Here's Kobe. Lays it up and banks it in. Bryant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
Guys, we have to work the pick and rolls here, all right? If their big is showing at the shooter, then our big should be wide open.
Let's check out how the Lakers stacked up, Kevin, over the last month in the NBA statistics. Tops in scoring, first in rebounding. One getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. I mean, this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Young, again, Los Angeles.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
Outside Collison. Gay outside. He sinks the 11-footer. Gay's got 8 points.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
The Lakers in the lead. To the inside. They get a hand on it. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Young's shot is off.
Nobody anywhere close to him. Where's the defense? He's got to make that shot, though.
McLemore dishes to Collison. And McLemore kicks to Cousins. And that misses. That would have put him up. Lakers shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Howard. And up the court come the Kings on the break. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Kings shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Both teams deciding to change it up. And McLemore drops them both. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 9 points in the game so far. Oh, with that last double, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pile.
Sacramento with the ball. Following the bucket by the Lakers. Grant kicks to McLemore. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Stauskas from the arc. And that is good. And the Kings lead by 3.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Mr. Fundamentals passes to Randall. And the layup falls. Randall's got his first 2 points.
You know, they really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block. That's the 5th consecutive basket inside.
And, Steve, these looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Here's McCallum. An 11-point game for him in the win against Minnesota. Stauskas kicks to Grant. Here's McLemore. Misses the layup.
It's still early, but they've started to establish themselves on the glass here.
Yeah, and that's due to their physical play. They're scrapping and clawing for each and every rebound out there.
The Lakers with the ball. They trail by 1. That gives them the lead.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
And McCallum kicks to Grant. There's the dish to McCallum. The 11-footer, and Hill with the block. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. It's tipped. 1:43 left to play in the first quarter. And McCallum kicks to Serafin. Pass to Stauskas. Clock at 6. To the right side. Here's McCallum from beyond the arc and then some. McCallum's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. LA's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Oh, that's blocked. There's a minute left to play in the first. Grant outside. Kicks to McLemore. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And it's a 3-point Kings lead. McLemore's gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. 36 seconds left here in the first quarter. Lynn. Los Angeles with another miss.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Here's McCallum, averaging 9 points per contest. Stauskas kicks to Grant. The pass to Stauskas. Here's McCallum. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Hill left side from deep. And it would have counted had it